This organization is all about taking yourself to the next level. Our state officers to present Reflections tonight are Samantha Gibson, Sonjia Perry, Katie Gibson, and Sam Turner to convey to us the importance to grow.
Last year, our theme was Plant Goals, Harvest Success. Just like a crop in the ground, it's your character that is planted beneath the surface. Each of you grow from your roots up, just like the leaders before us. FFA members, it's the leaders before us that have set the foundation for this organization for us to grow on. In 1930, a young farmer from the northwest part of Missouri wanted to get involved within agriculture when he heard of the FFA organization. He immediately became an active member of the Princeton FFA chapter, where his dedication and passion for the agricultural industry only began to grow. But this young farmer wanted to see all the endless amount of opportunities that the FFA organization had to offer him. That's when he decided he would attend the 1930 National Convention in Kansas City, Missouri at the Baltimore Hotel. This young farm boy had no money and no means of transportation, but with his passion and dedication for agriculture, he never let that stop him. So he quickly thought of a plan and contacted a local farmer that he knew traveled to Kansas City hauling cattle. He asked the local farmer if he could ride with him in his truck. When the local farmer told him he had no room for him in the bed of his truck, but he was more than willing to ride in the trailer full of cattle. So that young farm boy rode in a trailer full of cattle all the way from Princeton, Missouri to Kansas City. Once he arrived at National Convention, he realized he had no place to rest his head. That's when he made his home on 2 bales of hay, where he slept every night. It was after that 1930 National Convention that his passion for agriculture grew even more. That's when he decided he wanted to become an agricultural education teacher and attend the University of Missouri here in Columbia. Yet again, that farmer had no money and no means of transportation, but he had a goal for himself, and he was going to strive to achieve it. So he hitchhiked from Princeton to Columbia, where he worked every single day to pay for both his food and his tuition. This young farmer went on to get his first teaching career with the Green Ridge FFA chapter. And in 1948, he became the executive secretary for the Missouri FFA Association. At the age of 98, he still attends every Missouri State FFA convention. This young farmer is even here with me tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to my special guest, Mr. Raymond Hagan. FFA members, Mr. Hagan is the seed that has grown before us. His character shines forth in our organization every single day. He's the leader that has set the foundation for our organization. FFA, it's Mr. Hagan that reminds us that we all have to start from the ground up.
All plants have roots, and so do all people. And
responsible for soaking up life-sustaining material, providing support, and allowing the plant to grow in more ways than one. And people, they are our family, our friends, our advisors, and those who support us. Our roots are where we come from and where we get our start. They are an organization such as FFA that allows members to develop premier leadership, personal growth, and career success. Yet, one fact found in every agronomy book about roots, whether in people or in plants, is that before the plant can be seen above ground, the roots must grow firm and solid below. When I first zipped up my jacket for the first time and started my roots in FFA, I thought I knew exactly what the plant I would grow into would look like. I first saw many plaques upon my wall and medals on my name. But I learned that FFA was so much more. Something bigger, something better, and something deeper than me. Instead, I found that FFA is all about growth. In order to truly grow, we must set deep roots and take opportunities. Missouri FFA, your personal growth will not be measured by the awards you win or offices you hold. Instead, our personal growth will be measured by who we become as people and the impact that we have on others.
Take a deep breath. Release. Did you feel that? The oxygen? Oxygen is single-handedly the most important resource the earth has for plants and animals to grow. Without oxygen, neither one of those two could live. From corn to cows, or from pigs to, well, you know, cotton. Nothing could grow without oxygen. And when asked about the importance of oxygen, I like to refer this story that my friend told me one time. He said there was a wise man. The wise man was so old that he was super wise and he knew everything. Well, this man, he found out about this and he went to this wise man and he asked, "How can I be successful?" Well, then the wise man said, "If you truly want to be successful, meet me at the beach at 4 a.m. The man looked at the wise man and said, "I don't want to be an Olympic swimmer. I want to be successful." The wise man looked at the man and he said, "If you truly want to be successful, you'll meet me at the beach at 4 a.m. So bright and early at 4 a.m., the man was there, just with the wise man. The wise man said, "If you truly want to be successful, take 15 steps out into that ocean." And when that happened, he turned around and looked at the wise man and noticed that he was there with him. And he said, the wise man said, "Do you truly want to be successful?" The man said, "Well, of course I do." And just at that moment, the wise man grabbed the man and held him underneath the water. The man fought, the man clawed. He did whatever he could to get back to the top, but he just couldn't. The man did everything until he was just about to pass out. When the wise man pulled him back up, the man said, "What was that for? Why did I do that?" The wise man said, "When you were underneath the water, what did you want to do more than anything?" Well, the man, confused, he said, "I wanted to breathe." The wise man, with a smile on his face, he said, "When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, you will know success." FFA members, when we want to succeed as bad as we want to breathe, we will know success. The next time you feel down or you don't think that you can do something, think oxygen.
Plants need many things to grow, but the main thing is water. Without water, plants would slowly wither away and die. We watched last summer as our state went through a major drought. We watched as farmers' plants withered away, died, and became nearly useless. As people, that same thing can happen to us. Sure, We need water to stay physically healthy, but there are things that we don't think about as essential that really are. Things like love, compassion, kindness, those are the things that help you grow as a person. Imagine a world where no one smiled at you. A world where no one told you good job. No one was proud of you. No one was happy. Would that life be worth living? I don't think so. There was a man who made an amazing impact in my life. This man, no matter what happened to him, he had a smile on his face every single day. He made it his goal to impact the lives of the people around him, to encourage them and let them know that he was proud of them and that he had a deep love for them. This man, he was an extraordinary man. And no matter what challenges life faced him with, you could always see in his eyes and in his smile that he was an extremely happy guy. But this man was faced with some major challenges in his life. He was told that he was critically ill. But not only was he critically ill, he went through pain and suffering that almost no person could imagine. He lost both of his legs. He lost the use of his main arm, and he couldn't talk. How could a man who thrived on encouraging people and being happy thrive in a situation like that? I don't know how, but he did. It didn't matter what had happened in his life, but I knew that every time I saw him, there would be a smile on his face. He couldn't communicate with words, but the happiness and encouragement in his eyes made all the difference in my life. That man was my father, Walter Gibson. He passed away a year and a half ago. But still to this day, you can ask any person who he had ever met that he was a happy man. And he used that happiness and joy and encouragement to change the lives and help the people around him grow. It is men like that that change lives, that help you grow and to become a better person. Just a smile on your face or enjoyment in your eyes, little things like that help the people around you grow. We have all been given the gifts to smile. So FFA members, use your gifts, use your love, your kindness, your compassion, and help the people around you to grow.
FFA members, we must start from the ground up.
Set deep roots and take opportunities.
Use love, kindness, and compassion as your water.
And succeed as bad as we want to breathe.